What's going on, guys? Weekly Reviews here with GamerFuzion, and today, guys, we're going to be doing our Nintendo 2013 Holiday Buyer's Guide. Now, if you've never heard of what the Buyer's Guides are, basically, they are about, for us, telling you what games to buy. That's right, all these different types of games. Games from 2013 for this year are ones that we're going to be telling you guys to check out for not only just your Nintendo Wii U, but as well as the Nintendo 3DS. So guys, let's go ahead and start off with first the Nintendo Wii U games, which I have 3 games. Of course, there are other games you can go out there and get. Like, I mean, we have Super Mario 3D World. Sadly, I don't have that game, but I would recommend it if I did have it. So, anyway, let's go ahead and start off with the first one, which is Need for Speed Most Wanted U. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys that are my older fans or even newer fans that have been watching one of my most popular videos right now, which is Need for Speed Most Wanted U, for my review. Of course, also thank you for watching it. I do recommend this game again. I keep saying I do recommend it because it is a very good game. The thing that I love about it more than anything is just having to be able to play just straight on the gamepad. I mean, having to... especially if you have a kid, like again, I said in the video about my niece, whenever she would play this and everything, she would go ahead and play it, and she would not have to go around and have to find any kind of special, like, she would not have to race in anything to find the cars, but it also makes it easier for kids too. So I mean, this is definitely a game that, even though it's a little bit more dumbed down, it's still a really good game, especially if you're buying for kids. You can buy this game like right now on Amazon for like under 15 bucks. I mean, seriously, if you already have a Wii U, if you don't have any games and you don't want to spend over $50 for a game, go out and buy this right now on Amazon. It is less than 15 bucks. So, definitely one of the games I will recommend. Next game I'm going to recommend is for Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Now, this is more of a game, I would say, not towards children. I would say more about towards teen and higher up, about my age too. I mean, I'm 26, but still. Basically, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is a game where you go around, hunt monsters, and basically earn weapons, go on quests and stuff, and just have a lot of fun. Like, I mean, you go around and slay monsters that are causing havoc and everything in your island area, and you have to go ahead and rid them from the area to make it so that they basically don't terrorize the entire world. So, basically, one of the other cool things that you can do instead of it, you don't have to play alone. You can go ahead and play with 3 other people online, which is also another really cool thing. You have also the local pass or local play with Wii U and 3DS, so you can actually go ahead and, if you have both games, both versions of the game on 3DS and Wii U, you can carry both your save datas from 3DS to Wii U or Wii U to 3DS, and that's a really cool feature, especially if you want to do gaming on the go. Now, of course, they do require you, well, not require, but they do give you the option to be able to use also the Circle Pad, or excuse me, the Circle Pad Pro, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I think it's the Circle Pad Pro. I'm just messing up right now. But I do recommend, though, this game. It's a really fun game. You go around basically and you do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that you can do in this game. So definitely recommend it, though. You can buy it for about, I think about 29, maybe 30 bucks, but still a really good game. Next game we're going to mention is for, actually, one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite games on the Wii U right now, which is The Wonderful 101. Now, if you have never played The Wonderful 101, or if you've never played anything from Platinum Games, the guys who created this, think of Beautiful Joe and basically like Okami in some ways, and then just jam them together. It's basically that. Like, Wonder Red, the guy that's in the game that actually is like the main character, he reminds me of Beautiful Joe. He literally reminds me of Beautiful Joe. He's like hippish, but at the same time, he's like so awesome at the same time. They have a lot of really great voice actors in this too. Like, I believe Roger Craig Smith is one of the actors for, I think he's actually Wonder Blue, I think. And he's the same guy for Sonic, so if you guys are big Sonic the Hedgehog fans, you'll see him in this game too. So you can buy this game, I believe it's about 40 bucks, but the game is not one of those types of games that you want to rush through. This is more of just a game to have a lot of fun on, and you can post up on Miiverse and everything. Like, a lot of the ones that they have on for Nintendo's Wii U, they make it so you can use Miiverse, so definitely recommend this game. So now guys, let's go ahead and go on to the next portion, which is for Nintendo 3DS games. Okay, so next portion that we're going to be talking about is the Nintendo 3DS games. So the first one we're going to be choosing of these 5 games. There's going to be 5 games for this one. So the whole entire thing is going to be 8. So yeah, anyway. The first one I will be recommending is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Why do I recommend this game? Because it's for any Luigi fan out there. If you're a huge fan of Luigi, especially for this year, for being literally the year of Luigi, you will want to pick this game up. If you haven't already picked it up, it is a great game. It has online play with it. You can do up to 2 to 4 player co-op online, which is also really awesome. You do have the downplay and local play features too, but if you played the original Luigi's Mansion from the GameCube, you'll see that they took a lot of the stuff from Luigi's Mansion originally, and then they added so much more stuff with it. And Nintendo did a great job on this game. The 3D looks fantastic. All the levels are really like mysterious looking and spooky, but I love how they're doing it because not only do you have all new different types of gadgets, like you have the Poltergeist 5000, you have a dark light device that you can use in the game. There's so many other cool things in the game that you can find. You can find like the old stuff, like you could do gold coins. You can find gold bars and stuff like how you used to in the original one, and lots of other things. So I definitely recommend this game. It's $40 right now. You could probably find it a little bit cheaper though on Amazon or on eBay. Next game we'll be talking about is for, this is one of my most favorite games right now on the 3DS right now. Absolutely my favorite. It is Pokemon X. Now, when I first bought Pokemon X, I was kind of skeptical because I thought like, oh my god, people are going to be talking about this game. They're saying it's fantastic. It's everything that they would have expected in a Pokemon game. I was not like gripped at the moment that I saw Pokemon X. Now, I mean, a lot of people were thinking like, oh my god, like it's going into the 3D thing and everything, and it looks so cool. And don't get me wrong, I was very happy that Nintendo was finally going this route in Game Freak. But I also went ahead and was debating about it because of the way that Pokemon Black and White was. And I wasn't a fan of Pokemon Black and White, and a lot of fans weren't either. But then when I finally popped in this game, oh my god, it was so good. And there's a lot of stuff that you can do in the game, not just going after just Pokemon battles. There are other things you can do, like you can make your Pokemon friendlier by using the Pokeami and the super training abilities. You can connect instantly with players all over the world. I know I'm reading off the back of this, but I mean it's still a really cool game. And plus the whole entire region is huge. And I mean everything is going on. Like you actually see snow falling from the sky. You can actually have it so your Pokemon can actually evolve in like certain elements and stuff, like rain or whatever. And I mean, the online is also really good. You have Spot Pass features, you have the Street Pass stuff, you have internet, of course, and you have the local play, which is also something just it's necessary for Pokemon games. So $40 though, you can buy it maybe a little bit cheaper depending on the store, depending on sale. I know sometimes we have sales at my work. For them for about like $5 off, but definitely recommend this. If you can't get Pokemon X, then do get Pokemon Y because both of them are good. Next game is going to be for Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Now, I'm a big Mario and Luigi fan. Like I played the very first Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and I loved every bit of it. Like going after Queen Bean was so awesome. Like seeing freaking now I can't even remember his name. It begins with an F though. I can't remember his name. But basically you go around though and basically beat up on bad guys like how you would in the Mario games, except in RPG style. So basically how it'll work is you have Mario and Luigi going in a sideways style thing that looks like it's platforming at first. So then you'll be able to choose your different attacks. You'll choose items that you collect as you go through the game. And you'll see some really hilarious cutscenes. Like, that's one of the things that Mario and Luigi series is mostly bent on, is having comedy, a lot of comedy. And that's the same thing with Super Paper Mario. It's the same way, and it's by the same guys who did a lot of the other games as well. But I do recommend this game. You can buy it for $40. Really good game. It doesn't have any online, but still, really worth it. So definitely recommend this. Next game is for The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. So if you guys have never played a Zelda game, and if you want a really good one to go ahead and play on for the first time ever in your life, I do recommend this one. Now, I'm not saying that because it's a noobish type game. I'm not saying for novice Zelda gamers or anything like that, but it's a really fun game to be able to play, especially if you are new to these Zelda games, because I mean it goes in the exact way that Zelda first started, like from Link to the Past to the original Zelda on NES. It goes exactly in that style, but it also adds other styles, including using the paint feature, being able to go across to other portions in the dungeon that you normally wouldn't be able to as regular Link. And there's just all different types of dungeons. There's so much cool music, and they took so much of stuff for veteran gamers from Link to the Past to go ahead and put this into the game. But I do recommend this fully. It is a great game. Definitely recommend every single bit of it. So this game you can actually buy, though, I believe, for $40 as well. Of course, unless if you go ahead and go to another store, you can probably find it on eBay or Amazon the same way, cheaper. But if you find it, definitely buy it. And then the last game, guys, that we have is for Project Cross Zone. Now, you probably won't be able to find the limited edition of this, but the game itself is a really awesome game. It's a little bit different than a lot of other like fighting type arcadish type games. It's more of a strategy game, but it adds strategy mixed with RPG mixed with fighting. So you go around basically you have what is called a cross-active battle system. So each character that you put together, like say if you go ahead and have Ryu and Dante together, they'll go ahead and use different abilities. Like Ryu, you use Shoryuken and just all different types of attacks and everything. So each character can use their different attacks. As you gain certain amounts of percentage by hitting enemies, you can use special attacks. And it goes on from that, and you can use support attacks, you can use solo helpers and stuff like that. So you have a lot of help in the game, but you also will want to, when you're playing the game, you'll want to go around and make sure that you find any items before you take on any enemies, and make sure that you level up your characters as you're playing. So you want to try to make sure that every one of them are balanced out. But I really do recommend the game, especially because if you get the limited edition, if you can still find them, I mean, they come with not only just the game itself, but they come with a soundtrack, they come with an awesome poster, and they come with just all sorts of awesome stuff. And you have over 200 characters in this game. 200 characters, and that's not only just going across with Capcom. That's with Namco, that's with Sega characters, and Capcom. So definitely, though, I remind you guys again, definitely get this. So guys, that was basically my Nintendo buyer's guide for Nintendo Wii U and 3DS game systems, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to, please feel free to, in the comments, go ahead and leave your own guides and let me know what you guys would go ahead and suggest also. And thank you guys again for watching and supporting Weekly Reviews. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and as always, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks again for watching once again. This is Weekly Reviews with GamerFuzion, telling you that GamerFuzion empowers your gaming. Take care, guys, and happy holidays.